And the Jazz start out with the ball. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
And here is MP. Valanciunas with a screen on Conley. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot.
We've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars. I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Now MP, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. MP passes to Valanciunas. And here comes the break. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Sexton's shot is good.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Now here's MP. Last game we saw him score 13. It's deflected. Got a piece of it. Here's Conley. The shot no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
And so it's Utah here with the ball after the miss from MP.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this.
Called for New Orleans. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against New Orleans. Ingram finds Valanciunas. Now Murphy. New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to MP. Hayes with the screen for MP. 5 to shoot. Pass to Hayes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. MP passes to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Hayes throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Conley into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 6.
They've wasted no time into their offense.
MP. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Conley. Markkanen a screen on MP. Conley dishes to Markkanen and stolen by MP. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. He dishes it to Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
How good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years of the NBA. and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Valanciunas, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, kind of weird to say body control with a guy who doesn't get up off the floor, but Valanciunas shows some there.
Conley, the pass to Markkanen. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Hayes with the screen for MP. To the middle. Stolen by Markkanen. Conley against MP. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Valanciunas with a screen on Conley. Here's MP. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Now a timeout called. Scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. He's out there with Conley, and it's Azubuike in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz did some very solid work. He had 13 points. He was so skilled at earning trips to the line, he frustrated the defense in the process. It was a great combination for a guy who's... See what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Just 4 to shoot. Conley kicks to Clarkson. Shoots over Ingram. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Pelicans trail by 13. Valanciunas sets a screen for MP. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Okay, time now for an injury report. We've got a chance to check up on Rudy Gay's status. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Jazz gave us some information. He's currently suffering from shin splints, and he's in a lot of pain right now. And they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Valanciunas, rebound by Azubuike. Azubuike's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low, Murphy with the steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Valanciunas with a screen on Conley. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Markkanen. Conley with it. Against New Orleans, who is really on his game. To the inside. Here's Markkanen. Again, the Jazz score. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the two.
well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. 19-point game. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. MP with it. Now defended by Markin.
The skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating, and those different styles, those different that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Conley finds Clarkson. Azubuike a screen on Ingram. Clarkson bounce pass. Here's Azubuike, and too long on the shot. Pelicans trail by 18. MP deciding where to go with it. Valanciunas sets a screen for MP. Inside, Valanciunas, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Markkanen a screen on MP. Conley with the three. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP against Azubuike.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to...
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly...
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, let's be honest,
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Jazz. Thank you for being with us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Brandon Ingram's out there with MP. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Murphy in at the 3, the small forward. MP against Conley. Over MP. Misses off the left iron.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 5 now.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Markkanen kicks to Conley. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Jazz leading by 14. Outside Conley. Azubuike dishes to Conley.
And I like the fact that
the best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
There's the screen. Here's MP. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Azubuike, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, that passing, really the final part of the offensive puzzle for Markkanen.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
That was a second drive. Amazing control on display. And stolen by MP. Hayes with the screen for MP. To the paint. Hayes. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hayes has got 4 this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Markkanen. Markkanen, a screen on MP. Conley, the pass to Markkanen. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP against Conley. MP passes to Valanciunas. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Passes to Azubuike. Conley against MP. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The Jazz with another miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Got a piece of it. MP against Conley. The dish to Azubuike. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's deflected. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Sexton. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes, came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion's commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick in Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
He hits one in the This is one each at the line. You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the 3. The statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two sadly don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
Here's Abaji, and Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is and that one falls for Ingram.
Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
Rudy Gay is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Conley. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Clarkson up and in from the low block. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Screened by Valanciunas. Here's MP. That shot no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
2 points. That one goes.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Hayes with the screen for MP. Valanciunas trying to free. The foul gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First one falls for him. And options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite in similar ways as a positive overall?
Well, I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future?
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Abaji can't get it to go.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Hayes with the screen for MP. Ingram finds MP. There's the drive. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Ingram outside. Clock at 4. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Horton Tucker. As Azubuike trying to break free. Horton Tucker, that's good.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's MP, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to...
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw missing.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
He hits the second from the line. Utah leading by 15. Now here's Sexton. Teardrop shot. And Valanciunas pulls it. Number 5 here tonight. Free throw line jump shot. Misses off the right eye.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
They're in total.
Figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Utah.
Better shooting from the charity stripe was what made the difference, I think, in this one.
Yeah, the concentration and focus was there, and I think that was what allowed them to win this war.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Colin Sexton.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did.
And square up.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Conley kicks to Sexton. Conley against MP. Sexton with a screen on MP. Conley the pass to Sexton. Another miss by Utah. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Hayes with the screen for MP. Here's MP. And he... And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
MP against Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.